Hi, welcome to the Spicy Ramen Podcast. This is Season 1, Episode 2. Today we'll be going over manga, so please expect spoilers. In the detailed comment section, you can get all the timestamps of when we're going to actually spoil it or possibly spoil. Again, anything that we talk about, anything in our conversations aren't direct events that happen that are key things for the show. So please don't be worried if you're going to even listen to the spoilers, but we like to give a heads up. Again, thank you for listening. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please tell your friends, share it, and let us know any ways that we can help to get a better listen. Thank you again. We appreciate you. And as always, keep it spicy.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Spicy Ramen Podcast, serving you some hot anime for the streets.
How are you guys doing? What's going on with y'all?
Shaq, I'll let you go.
Okay, all right. What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Shaq. Nothing much. Just coming back from the good old state of Alabama this past weekend. Homecoming for the Alabama A&M University, coming from HBCU, just celebrating with the peeps and everything, having a good time, getting back into it, full-time Army, first thing tomorrow. I'm getting promoted. Be officially a captain.
Hey, congrats.
On Monday, but I probably won't see that check till like next month. So I'm hyped, but I'm not hyped.
But back pay is real. Back pay is real. They gonna give it to you.
Oh yes. If I don't get back pay, I swear to God. But yeah, that's
I'm actually just now leaving urgent care as we speak. I had did like my daddy vibes had legit kicked in, and I was calling myself working out these past few weeks, as y'all noticed. I did, I want to say 7 miles and pulled my groin.
Man, you know you had to stretch.
I know. I caught myself trying to be a superhero. You know, I was like, I got this. I could just jump in and knock it all out. No worries. Yeah, that definitely felt fatal. But what's up with you, JP?
But what's up, everybody? Sorry for being gone last week. I was celebrating my fight, won it.
Yeah.
First round, 4 minutes and 30-something seconds in. And just been celebrating a little bit. Still training, been busy, working, but also handing out fades on the side, you know.
Yeah. I hear passing all these hands. The Spicy Ramen Podcast, serving you entertainment in these hands.
And there's a clip of me throwing up Naruto hand signs after it, summoning jutsu, so be on the lookout for that video.
Add the animation for the summoning jutsu.
I hope the photographer got a picture of me going. I went and did the Luffy second gear pose right after, so I'm hoping they got that because that'd be dope.
So this whole, I'm sorry, I'm putting all of the background noise now. It's going to be intros from Naruto, and well, no, I can't do that because they're gonna kill me. We gonna get copyrighted before we even start. But I really want to put like the Naruto background and One Piece background on both of those, on just that entire section.
I mean, you'd be able to. There wouldn't be an issue with it.
Man,
I just gotta get the video first.
Do it now and ask questions later.
I still ain't got no footage.
Act now. Apologize.
All right, I'll ask. So, what's it like? Even with you, Shaq, what's the typical now work day for you?
Wake up about 5:30, doing workouts from 6 to 7:30, and then at work from like 9 to 5, and then kickboxing from 7:30 to 9. And then I'm up there in Louisville, so that's like an hour drive from Fort Knox to Louisville. So I get home like around 10:30, 11 o'clock. I'm asleep by midnight, and then wake right back up at 5.
Yeah, that's intense. The same for you, JP?
My day is Monday. I mean, I just go to conditioning, and then I wait a little bit. Go to what we call our professional practice, that's every day at 1:30, and then I hit another practice, and then I go to work from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. and then do the same thing again. Go to sleep 5 hours, train 2 3 times a day, maybe sometimes four, and then go to work again.
Dang, man. See, I miss that life, but at the same time, I don't. I think it's just a different form of training for me, I guess, because I wake up 6:30, almost the same day every time. 7, I'm out. I go to work. Right from work, I either have a 4-hour class cycle or I am with my daughter from about 6 to 8. Then from 8 to 12, I'm either doing homework, forming of programming, and or working on these episodes.
Everybody busy out here.
Man, it is intense.
Pretty much.
But
That's how you know we broke. We work all the time.
true.
We need this money.
I can't eat.
They ask you like, damn man, why you work so hard? I'm broke, bitch.
Pretty much. It's like that Diddy video where he's like, "I'm rich. I don't want to work. I have people work for me."
I can't wait to get to that point, man. I really can't, man. But one of the things I wanted to dive into today for this week's episode, obviously going to be manga. Recently we talked about, well, I talked about Kingdom. There's some new developments coming up inside of Kingdom. We are on chapter 616, and without giving the story away, I feel like they are transitioning into what are the not only so much what happens when a kingdom is taken over, but so much what happens to the kingdoms that are surrounding the area. Can't give the spoiler of what is going on right now, but I can say that this last few chapters has been some of the most intense writing of the actual manga. Out of 616 chapters, this has probably been the most intense back and forth. Don't know what a true outcome is happening, and legit star players who we thought would have been in the entire series close to death already. And if you know what I'm talking about, if you have any idea what's going on, please comment, like, subscribe, talk to me about it, because I have so many thoughts and opinions on these chapters that I can't truly express only because of spoilers. But man, when I'm talking about there is people who I foresee dying that in no way, shape, or form should be dying is insane. And it all takes off with just not so much of not so much of a spoiler, but a little spoiler is
Sound
that
like a spoiler.
it's not really,
but it kind of is.
it kind of is like
If
it's
it sounds like
borderline.
a duck, if it sounds like a duck, walks like a duck, and looks like a duck, this might be a goddamn duck. Come on now.
So this is my duck spoiler of the week then.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you're gonna spoil anything in the comments section, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you put in all caps spoilers, so for other people reading your comments can scroll past you, because everyone loves.
And I will timestamp the spoiler about the Kingdom manga, even though I don't feel as though it's a big one. But I will timestamp the start and end of said spoiler, so you won't hear anything of what's going on. So, and it starts now. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So what happens is there's two generals, Roboku and I wanted to say what's his name. Hold on. One of the junior captain's father, who is the general of the entire army right now, is both about to be killed, and they are literally fighting back and forth. They literally have the same formations on both sides, but the difference is the young captains who have been doing this for the past 10 days inside of this war without food or water has been destroying the army. Like, this entire army has been destroyed. And the one thing that I really want to try to figure out, and for the people who are listening to the spoiler end, please like, comment, and talk to me about this is, who do you think is going to either one, not get hurt and die, or who do you think is going to take the most damage? And when do you think the ace in the hole, who has been the spirit, who's just a forest villager walking, going to show up? I have yet to truly see it. I have yet to truly know when the hell that's going to happen, but I do know it's going to happen, and it's going to be crazy. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is the end of the spoiler, but please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know, what do you feel is going to be that ending point or that moment. All right, good enough pause. So now that I'm out of my spoiler piece, yes, I do think that Kingdom is going to be a crazy thing, and I hope if y'all have not listened, watched, or read what I am talking about, this can at least motivate you to go through the first 5 chapters. If you can get through the first 5 chapters, you will feel like how Shaq feels about One Piece. It will turn into a commitment that will never end.
Man, why you have to come after me like that? I feel attacked.
But so who's up next?
We can go ahead and keep it with the order. Shaq can
Oh,
go.
okay. So
I'll go
Shaq,
last.
what's your anime, or I'm sorry, manga of the week?
So my manga of the week is kind of a throwback manga that's already completed. Is you guys excuse me your pronunciation, Katakyo Hitman Reborn. I feel like that's one of those like unsung heroes right now, because the anime I know is about 132 episodes. I may be wrong. But the anime, oh, it starts off slow, but it really kicks up. And similar to Bleach, the anime ends, but the anime finishes up everything else. So I'm currently just reading out the rest of Hitman Reborn. Really interesting, more of a young man coming into age kind of thing, becoming this great mafia boss that he's supposed to be, with all his friends being his like right hand men that are not taking out all the stuff they gotta do in the story. I don't want to go into too much detail because they have like long arcs. They have a few side stuff, but that's my manga for the week. Like I said, it's Katakyo Hitman
All right,
Reborn.
that's dope. So when did it? Oh, I know this
That's
is
pretty
a
dope.
far-fetched question, but when did it actually end?
So for Katakyo Hitman Reborn, starting at May 24th, 2004, and finishing up in November 12th, 2012. Total of 42 volumes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to check that out. Another one that I haven't read yet, but I've been hearing is good. Is called Solo Leveling. Again, I haven't read it yet. I have no idea who wrote it, but through our beautiful chats and groups, Spicy Ramen Podcast group and Black Anime Nerds, I'm give them a little shout out too. They help us out
Yeah.
a lot. They definitely put me onto the solo
Yo,
leveling. So I'm gonna tell y'all next week how I enjoyed it, liked it, hated, or whatever. But how about you, JP? What's your bang?
my manga is
Mm.
Demon Slayer still right now. I'm actually at the part where, so you know that they're making that movie that's going to be pretty much like the next arc, and that's what I'm in right now. I'm kind of in the middle of it, and what's going on right now is crazy. Like this is new demon arc.
Yo, so I read it too. So yeah, did that fight?
Hold on, people. Hold up. Slow down. Slow your roll.
No. I'm not going to spoil nothing. I'm not going to spoil nothing. But I'm on chapter 60 of what's going on right now, and it's like that new blood demon art that they're using is dope. And then they got the what's the fire demon slayer that he's with right now. Oh, I
Yeah,
spoiled something,
yeah.
but that's not too bad. But anyway, he's in there. You know stuff's about to get litty. I'm only on chapter 60 right now, so Justin might be a little
No, actually, you're
further
ahead of
ahead of
me.
me.
You ahead of me.
But
You got me by like 2 chapters.
what's going on right now is crazy. It's just like I can't wait till I see that in the movie because with the show they're not going to spend all that much time trying to do the animation, but with the movie, anime movies always have the dope editing and all that stuff. So I think it's about to be one of the best anime movies out, and it's going to be canon.
Ooh, yeah.
So that's even better.
Love that canon.
It's like you don't
That's
see that a
the
lot.
it's crazy part though. Like you can see how borderline crazy that person is, and at the same time, how much of a monster he is. Like,
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just as pissed off at this conversation as I am, please make a comment below and express your fury because I'm over here in fear rage mode right now, damn it.
we didn't spoil anything though. We definitely did.
But
like,
I feel it. I know you're not saying it, but I can feel it.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if this is a surprise or not, but Demon Slayer is a fighting manga, so naturally in the next few episodes they fight. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not, but
that's saying if the next episode of Naruto he gonna use Rasengan. We know that shit gonna happen.
Hey, but sometimes it need to be said. Sometimes you gotta let the audience feel and know what you're talking about.
You're talking about some beef shit right now, and nobody knows. We them typical anime than manga dudes where it's like we about to spoil
now,
everything.
I promise you, there's gonna be somebody in the comment section that just makes a whole paragraph about this shit.
Yo, you know what makes it worse? So I was inside of one of our groups, and we literally was talking about what the hell were we talking about? I think we were talking about Bleach. Now, mind you, Bleach has been done for what, 2 years now, going on 3, 2016.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 2016. I think it ended
Okay,
the same
yeah.
year.
So
Naruto
2016, Bleach ended. So you had 3 years to catch up to the manga. If you didn't really talk about the manga, cool. There's I know there's a group that only watches the anime. So one of the people posted a anime question about the Court Guard Squad, and in the question he purposely put no spoilers for the manga, and like for a straight hour, people would leave like 6 periods and 7 periods so when you click see more, you purposely had to see the spoiler. They did it for like 180 comments. It was ridiculous.
Damn.
Then they put photos that were clear spoilers but had no context. So it was like photos of, what was it? It was like photos of an Arankar, Ichigo, a Archer, and then a baby.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
If everyone read it, we already know who the baby is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about the rapper.
So yeah, it was bad. It was bad, and they kept doing it too. I'm pretty sure that whoever wrote the post, but right now they are not online anymore because they started DMing him because he started going off on the people. Like it turned into a whole argument. Like people were just trolling that bad.
See, this whole thing with manga, I feel I'm not personally attacking anybody in the manga only community. I'm just saying, like, y'all go crazy like it's fucking politics. Like, okay, I get it. Do your thing. But don't troll everybody else that's trying to just have the enjoyment. Shit. Calm down, guy.
Yeah, and that's what I feel. I feel like even with Demon Slayer now, it's like, I'm not going to talk past the manga. Talk past the anime only because I know there's so many people who are strictly watching the anime. Even though we know the manga has 3 times more content, 3 times more story, the anime is the anime. People are doing that for MHA right now.
The thing is, manga readers are low-key upset that we don't get to see it in animation until years later. So you want to spoil the shit for everybody else. Yes. I say it. I'm a hater.
Like right now, and this is another manga. If you haven't had a chance to watch it yet, go read it and watch it. Go watch it first, then read. But The Promised Neverland. Oh my God. Where they're at now in the manga.
I'm gonna start reading that.
Where they're at in the manga, it's like, as a writer, I'm almost scared for him because it's like I have no idea where you're going to go to keep this going. It's that deep right now in the manga. It's like, are you trying to end the series now? Like, are you trying to end the series? But I literally have to wait till next year just to get to the next arc. they are already 100 chapters past the arc that they debuted on Toonami and all that.
Oh, well, speaking of another, and I mean manga shit. For those who are like me and we're sitting here waiting on the next Dragon Ball Super series, for all those who are watching the manga and the new guy who's on the block out just wrecking shop right now, and it's getting really awesome. I'm not gonna spoil it, but just know like the next villain that's coming up, oh, he about the shits. He is a whole different level of villain that is changing the
Oh,
game right
by
now.
the way, please create a post either on our page or in our group if you want to be a part of the Dragon Ball Z special. But we have a lot of opinions about Dragon Ball Z, and we want to get a special episode in strictly talking about Dragon Ball Z. It will not be our regular Tuesday posting on Dragon Ball Z. If you want to be a part of that event, if you want to be a part of that group, we will try to do it live. Still haven't gotten the kinks on that yet, but if you want to be a part of that, please just let us know. Like, comment, and subscribe, and also post a simple statement or something about Dragon Ball Z either inside of our group, which is Spicy Ramen Podcast group, or any one of our pages. And again, just anything about your opinion on from Dragon Ball Z Kai to current Dragon Ball Z in the anime. If you want to go into the manga, you can, but make sure you write spoiler alert.
And we're speaking of the Dragon Ball Super manga that's currently going on. If you're talking about the manga for Z, that's fine. Because there actually are some differences, some large differences in the manga there is in anime. I didn't learn that till like a couple of months ago.
I heard there
Recently.
was one with the OG that only happened in the manga, didn't happen in the series, and people was losing their mind
Yes.
about
Oh
it.
yeah.
And
Oh
I'm like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
I almost want to go read it. I almost want to
Yep.
go finish Super and then read it just so I can be like, Dragon Ball anime is trash compared to the manga. Just so I can be a typical manga person again.
Because it makes more sense.
So in the Super manga for Dragon Ball Super compared to anime, for a lot of the story arcs, there's a lot of changes. Like for the Zamasu arc, changed. It's totally different. And the Tournament of Power, granted, a lot of people have their opinion that it's been rushed just to get into this new arc that they're going into now. Yeah, I agree with it. There's certain matchups that they did in the show that didn't happen in the manga. It was totally different roster. And how it ended, well, to be honest with y'all, in my opinion, I'm glad to stay it later in the special. Ha! Got him.
Perfect. But yeah, no, I definitely think that Super on the manga side had more realistic stuff. But we'll get
What?
into it. Listen, we'll get into it on the event. We'll get into it on the event. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Please post something Dragon Ball Z related on our page. Even inside the recordings, if you go to Podbean or wherever you listen to, please just post something about Dragon Ball Z. We'll pay attention. We're always watching. We always see everything that you post. We appreciate everything that you do. So please let us know either one, your opinion, to get us talking to see who can we have. We're trying to have at least 4 people for this who are not a part of our crew. So please let us know and we'll get that started.
Just want to say thank you again for listening to us. This is the Spicy Ramen Podcast. You can follow us or share, like, subscribe at Facebook, Instagram, and or Twitter. Our hook line or @ is Spicy Ramen Podcast. Again, thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the show.
Peace.